What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going to people? Woo, what's going to people today? Every day, another day we call put your shirt on backwards day. Anyway, that being said, what's going to people? Isn't this cute in the front? Because it's king, queen, whatever the thing you want to put it up to be. I thought it was cute, look better on both sides. You know, it's one side said one thing, do another. Anyway, it's a sale, you know, maybe for my 3 for $5 or 2 for 10, whatever the case may be, because, you know, I'm really cheap and my stuff costs really close to nothing and stuff like that, you know, because I don't believe in spending a lot of money on clothes. From some people say, we can see that. But anyway, that being said, I want to talk to my sisters, my transgender sisters, and if anybody want to look on you, you're more than welcome to, you know, to listen and look whatever the case may be, or you may be going through the same dilemma. If it fits you, it fits you. If it don't, it don't, the case may be. I want to talk to you in reference to living your truth, and I want to talk to you in reference to courage, and I want to talk to you in reference to fierce and fearless. And the reason why I want to talk to you in reference to that is because living your truth means that it's going to be challenged. And a lot of times we always feel it's always going to be society, but like I said before, it's usually the person that's right next to you in your bed that tears down your self-esteem, which I tell a lot of girls like that. A lot of times those girls can't figure out exactly who is this that's really breaking us down. You know, we want to be these type of empowerment girls that want to go out there and, you know, pump to the beat, living our truth, get our outfits together and stuff like that. And when we do all this type of thing, you're going to have an attraction, which is going to be attraction of probably the opposite sex or the sex of a man. Now, the man is going to come inside. He may be a man that's going to be a positive influence, or he could be a man that just wants you for sexual pleasures, or your sexual being of something that he wants to just try and endeavor of his experience of being with you, a girl like yourself. And the thing about it is that you always have to remain fierce and fearless. Fierce means that you have to remain fierce as far as being the true to you, as far as the person you are before you met that man who's going to come into your life and turn you fiercely. Fearless means that you have enough strength to tell that motherfucker to get the fuck out, because he's not exactly what he claimed to be. He was only a perpetrator of a fraud of trying to be something that it was not. It's what he said he was going to be once he got into your life. You know, and the thing about it is that you always have to remain strong, because your being true to you is going to be challenged. And a lot of times the girls like us, we can't figure out what happened to us or why we're hurting, why we feel so bad within ourselves, because I don't know, guys, oh, it's another male bashing video. I'm sorry, but yes, it is. I'm sorry, so if you're a guy that gets upset with a person like me who's going to speak the truth, but I have to say what I have to say, because a lot of girls like me want to kill themselves and they go up the line, different things, and I have talked to them countless times, and it's always behind a man. You know, we allow that man to come into our life because he sells us this land, which is not property value to himself, and he's selling it to you, which is all false. And when you decide that you're not going to do what he says you want, that you're not going to do what he wants you to do, you become a sucker bitch, a jaded, bitter bitch. You become a bitch that he can't stand. You don't look like a woman. You look like a man. Everything about you becomes attack. And a lot of times, sometimes we really do like this guy, but in our gut feelings, we know that he is not actually the one for us. And a lot of times, some of us will close our eyes to it just so we can actually sit in a situation where reality we know we need to go. Now, as far as being me, true to me, as far as me as an example, which I'm going to use at this point right now, I have been challenged of my strength and whom people decide that they want to try to change raping. I have been informed that I need a man, and the reason why I don't have a man is because I have poor choices in men. All my choices in men have been very bad. That's the reason why I have a man. Okay. We'll go along there for argument's sake. I'll say, okay, since my choices in men are bad, let me think about this. I've dated rich men who are very successful, have their own business, very nice, treats me like a bucket of gold. Give me anything I want, but yet still, they left me. Okay, that was a bad choice of man. I dated men who was poor, had nothing in their life, had nothing going for them. I tried to get them on their feet, and they left me once they got up on their feet because they couldn't deal with what I was. Okay, that's a poor choice. Okay. Now, I want you to keep informed and listen to exactly what I'm saying. I had a rich man, a poor man. I had a man who was very much well off, not rich, not poor, but in between. Very successful, could do a lot of things as far as growing between me and them, but they can't do it because of the fact of the matter of what I am. I also been informed that I could also date gay men because gay men want transsexuals. In case you didn't know, there are a lot of gay men looking for transsexuals, and they've been trying to knock down the doors because gay men always wanted the training and they like to be their woman. I've been informed that as well. You know, it amazes me how it's always my fault, other girls out there looking, you know, we get bad choices in men. You know, because there are women out here who have a husband and stuff like that. They have good choices because their man don't cheat. But I've been kind of looking at this saying, well, if these girls have such great men and stuff like that, why is it every man I meet is married? Oh, but I've also been informed that I picked the wrong choice of men, and that they know friends that are married and they are in monogamous relationships and they've been together for years and they don't cheat on each other. Now, I'm not saying it don't exist. I'm not saying that there aren't people in the world that don't exist as far as they don't cheat. I just don't see it. I'm a jaded, bitter bitch. Yes, I am. I don't see it. I've said it once before and I'll say it again. You can agree or disagree, but the down low lifestyle is way bigger than the gay LGBT. There are so many men out here and women that are on the down low that sits back and they will cover their asses when it comes. Oh, you still with your wife? Yes, I'm faithful. Bitch, please. I want a cavity check. Bend that motherfucker over. Give me some gloves and let me stick my finger up his ass. And if I stick it in, he asks when are you going to do it, then obviously it's already been done. But he's not going to tell you that because he's a smart man. He's not going to, oh, well, there are guys out here that are good. Yes, they are. But where are they? Where are they? And I don't mean to sound jaded and stuff like that, but I am what I am and I'm not going to front for what I am. And the thing about it is that I've been informed that the reason why we're having so many problems is because people have to conform, you know, what is gay, what is straight, and if we just all decide we're just going to be one big melting pot as far as we just get away all rules, there'll be no man to be, we can all just kumbaya and just sing a song of, you know, there's no sex. Because back in the days when we were slaves, stuff like that, they didn't have that. It wasn't when you was gay or straight about, you just could do anything you want. I've been informed that as well. There was no such thing as gay people, something. Everybody just fucked everybody. It was no such thing. Have you ever heard it? This stuff just came up in the 21st century. This just happened. You know, I don't knock anybody for what you believe, and that's what you need to believe. But like I said before, I have to divorce a lot of you motherfuckers, because y'all are crazy. And then you want to tell me the simple fact of the matter is I need a man when I tell you I don't need a man. And yes, I'm talking about you. As soon as you comment, I can't wait because I can block you. And the simple fact of the matter is that if I tell you I don't want a man, I don't want a man at this point right now because I'm not there yet, don't tell me that I have the wrong choice of men. Because your reason why you hit me up, and I'm going to tell you, boo, I already know what you after. You will never get the strength of me because I know my strength, I know my work, and I know I'm strong, and I know bullshit when I hear it. You can never break me down. It will never work with me. It won't. Because see, I've been taken to the dry cleaners before, and I've been clean, pressed, and fried, and died. And now that I've died and I've been to hell, I can teach you every motherfucking thing I've learned while I was there. And with me, it don't work. You need one of the dum-dums, one of the young girls who believe in love, who's walking around throwing flowers and lilies in the fucking air, that believes that it's a man out there for me, girl. You just gotta keep looking. Follow the yellow brick road, bitch. I'm the one carrying the brick for the yellow brick road to throw it and knock on her fucking head to make her wake the fuck up to your sorry fucking asses. I will not sit back and let a girl like me have to sit and believe in some false bullshit. So if you want a girl, listen, it's a girl that's been out there, girl. You just gotta run and find her so you can suck his dick and serve him something. It's not me. It's not on this page. I don't serve no fucking man. I'm not saying I won't. In time, if a man pops up that's that good, then he'll get what he needs to get from me. And even then, I still be questioning his ass and his motives. I'm not there. So I don't need a man to sit back and try to convince me to be something that I'm telling you that I'm not. If a bitch says she's not ready for a man, just take a word. She's not ready. If a man says he's not ready for a woman, take his word. He's not ready. If a lesbian with another lesbian says she's not, take their word. They're not ready. Stop trying to change people to what you think they're supposed to be when you ain't even fucking a fucking woman. Oh, I consider you a woman, but bitch, last time I checked, I got a tryst with one of piss standing up and sitting down. I'm not one of the dum-dums. I realize my truth, and I know my truth, and I stand within it. And the simple fact of the matter is I want to get with a fucking man. I can be with a man every time I want. That's not the problem. The problem is that when I say I'm not ready, I'm not ready. A lot of girls are not ready. You can't decide what a transsexual wants when you're not a transsexual. Anyway, that being said, I want to hear your point on this. If somebody try to change you with what they feel as though you need to do because they can help you, and yet still they're not even in a relationship, but they got the best advice. You can take your advice, you can take all your tools and your fucking analogies on how gay people wasn't back there in the day. There was just fucking nobody, such things, those words didn't exist. You can take all that back there to the girl who's sitting back going, because it ain't me. I don't do this. I stick my finger in my throat, all the shit you're trying to sell me, because it ain't me, boo-boo. So anyway, good luck in your search and trying to find somebody. Anyway, that being said, I want to hear what you have to say about this. And when people boom, I'm going to say, oh, people bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do the best with it you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them.